Disaster workers are in Mozambique to assist with rescue efforts in areas affected by Cyclone Idai. Infrastructure has been damaged, roads have been washed away and many homes have been destroyed. Our reporter Dasen Thathiah is in Beira with the rescue team. He filed this report.
Cyclone Idai may have come and gone, but its after effects have exacerbated what is already a disaster. More than 60 people are currently believed to have been killed during the cyclone and more than 1,000 injured. Now, those are not final numbers. The Mozambican government is still assessing the situation and hoping to have a final report soon. Were you here when the cyclone hit?
Yes, I was here. We were here. We were in the house. Actually, we had been told to move out of Beira. But we never thought and expected that it could have been serious as it is. It was catastrophic, destructive, and we're in panic. There is no communication. There is nothing that is functioning at the moment. Even the port is closed.
No networks, banks, they're closed, everything. You see, we can't even get in touch with our relatives there. But well, thank God we are lucky, but most of the people, they were not lucky. I can say 99% of the houses they've been destroyed.
As it stands, the city of Beira has no communications. All cell phone infrastructure has been torn down. Electricity poles have been cut off, meaning that there is no power supply in the city as it stands. There is also a very high risk of flooding. And just on Saturday night, in fact, rescue teams from South Africa got to work and managed to rescue over 25 people that had been stranded after waters rose extremely high on the only usable road leading into the city of Beira and Dondo. That road has been split in two, creating a huge problem for those that are wanting to come in and out of the city or to offer any sort of assistance, including that of supplies. The airport was shut down for about 2 or 3 days, and flights only returned on Sunday.
About 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, roof started peeling off. It was all right then. We ended up coming down, staying in the workshop downstairs here. As you can see, our debris flying everywhere from the asbestos roof. Unfortunately, our aircraft got a bit destroyed because of it.
One of the first flights in was that of the South African military, and they are here at the airport to do a reconnaissance in order to determine exactly what is needed to continue this mission of aid for the people of Beira and its surrounds. Now, South African rescue teams are also here. They've set up camp at the airport, and right now they're discussing a plan to get more people in, more manpower and more resources. In front of me is Ian Shaw of Rescue SA. Ian, you just held a meeting with your team.
Yes.
What have you told them?
Right, what we've decided, the guys have been out in the field yesterday and this morning. The situation already last night was quite dire. They rescued 22 people. They went back to the same spot this morning. Parts of the road have been washed away even closer to Beira. The people that they thought were still going to be in the trees had been washed away during the course of the night. The water levels had risen by 3 or 4 meters. And we realized, due to the fact that it is as dire as what it is, that we are a small team, a little bit under-resourced for the amount of work that we envisage having to do. And we've created a list that we're going to communicate back to South Africa of additional rescuers and equipment that we're going to need in order to be able to address this emergency.
In summary, what is on that list?
It's personnel, so it's a needs analysis essentially. We've made a detailed list of the type of equipment we need, the amount of people that we would require to do it, and we've developed a profile of the person required to come and do that sort of work.
And what's it looking like now? Are we able to get those people in? Communication has been a problem so far.
Communication is a major problem. So I'll find someone with a sat phone and phone it through to Joburg and to the University of Johannesburg and see if they can assist. And then we've asked, the military have arrived this morning, have given them our needs of how many people we need and the type of equipment we need, with the hope that they'd be with the hope that they'd be prepared to fly the guys up as soon as possible, because driving by road is absolutely not an option. There have been some offers of people being prepared to drive up here, but it's really not an option. Roads have been washed away, bridges have been washed away in numerous places. It would be a complete waste of time to try and drive here to get here. We would need this flown in.
Ian, until that happens, what is the team going to deal with now, the team that's already here, with the resources that you have?
We'll continue working. We've got resources. We're interacting with the government and local emergency services, or as we know it in South Africa, NDMC, National Disaster Management, their equivalent. We're talking to them, telling them exactly what kind of support we need. We're trying to get that message across to them at the highest level, and then we just continue doing what we can do with what we have until extra hands arrive.
Is your team at risk?
It's dangerous work. You've taken footage. People will see it eventually, because comms are really difficult even to send out visuals. It's extremely dangerous work. The guys were in the water. It's really not for the faint-hearted. So yes, they are at risk. It's dangerous work.
Thank you, Ian Shaw. I'll let you get back to it. Ian Shaw telling us that they're now calling for extra help here. This team of 15 has been working and has managed to already save several lives, and they'll continue to do so until additional resources come through. We have been here and trying to document this, but unfortunately there is no cell phone signal. In fact, even satellite phones are hard to come by here. But what we're hoping to do is send this update out with a member of the South African military, and hopefully he'll be able to get it to a city, a close city, with some kind of internet connection and get it out. Until then, this team will remain here, and there's no immediate way for the team and its vehicles to get out by road. I'm Dasen Thathiah in Beira, Mozambique.
Dasen Thathiah keeping us up to date there, doing his best to send us all the latest information coming out of Mozambique as the country continues to grapple from the effects of Cyclone Idai, particularly the area of Beira, which was the first to be affected. More from Dasen as he is able to get that information out to us.